Hey, welcome to Gino's garden. You caught me, I was picking tomatoes. That's how you pick tomatoes around here. You shake them like olive trees. Just like this. Then you just pick them up off the ground. It's a lot easier than sitting here, 1, 2, there's so many it doesn't stop. Look at this. It's been 75 days since we planted all the vegetables. Back in the second week in February, roughly. And the tomatoes here, the great ones, they're at 8 foot. The sunflowers, the highest one's at 11. And the regular tomatoes, they're about at 6 foot. The rabbit poop just keeps them growing. They don't stop. Hopefully you don't have any storm in between as your tomatoes grow, but you're going to get a lot more flowers and then more tomatoes. So if a storm knocks off your tomatoes, that happened to me one year, all the green tomatoes were laying on the ground. So I hope your garden is getting going right now and being more plentiful on all the vegetables. I mean, y'all should have had it all started by now. So, you know, I don't know what you're waiting for. Because see, now it's time to eat. Pick and then blanch and freeze. I do that a lot, especially with these grape tomatoes. I use them for breakfast a lot or anything but cooking. Once they're really red, I put them in the microwave a little bit, about 4 or 5 minutes, soften them up till they're hot, freeze them. So, I'm sweating here too. Freeze them and, you know, hopefully like 50 big bags like this last about all year. We just stepped into summer this week. It's about the middle of May and it's like 93 to 95 every day. And you wake up outside, it's 80 in the morning at 6 o'clock. So, why don't you all take a look at some of the garden. I'm going to go clean up a little bit here on the tomatoes. And I'll get back to you in a little bit. Welcome back. I have to be honest, I didn't pick up all the tomatoes. There's too many of them laying down. So I just got a brief, just a little bit of them. You saw the picture of tomatoes before it came on? They were donated to the Gainey family up in the hill country of Texas. So I hope they all enjoy those. This is just from today. Except these 3 tomatoes right here. They started getting little kind of weird shapes. This one looks like a little bobblehead. This tomato here looks like a finger. And this tomato is twins right here. So you never know what you find if you grow tomatoes for a while. We also had some Brussels sprouts, which are very good. And one of my favorite is asparagus. This stuff, if you do it right, you'll have asparagus every year, all the time. Go back on 2 of my videos on how to prepare an asparagus bed. One, I think, number, I don't know, maybe 15, and then 141. There's 2 asparagus ones. So definitely start a bed, because you don't really need to do anything to it every year except weed the bed. That's it. And maybe put some peat on top. But this here was just in the past 2 days. I picked up about 4 or 5 just a little while ago, but the rest I've been keeping them. What I do is I keep them in a glass jar with water, and I keep those in the refrigerator. And when I'm ready to saute them or put them on the grill, there they go. In about 5 days, I'll have another jar full. So do an asparagus bed. Also, plant some tomatoes. They're good for you. There's a sunscreening agent inside the tomato. These great ones are so tasty. I mean, they're all different sizes. They don't stop. This was just from today. We always get a basket every day of the grape tomatoes. So it's definitely worthwhile planting. It's definitely worthwhile having a garden. I mean, when you can feed your family, come on. And then you know what you're eating and what went into it, and there's no pesticides, anything. You know for sure. Even if something's organic, you never know. Okay? But when you do it from home, you know for sure. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you all started a garden by now. So, it's been 75 days. Everything's still growing. Gotta water everything. Keep watering. We haven't had so much rain down here, so we are in a drought. But start a garden. Alright? I hope you learned something. Happy gardening from GinosGardens. Ciao, baby.